We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize we have one. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? We're seeing one of those days that we don't see very often where Bitcoin maintains and retains its value while the altcoins deflate just a little bit. I mean, I got the BTC dominance coming up 0.7% right now. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, that's kind of a lot considering how big this market is. I mean, we're coming in real close to the $300 billion mark. So that's $291 billion. So seeing BTC be able to get 1% closer pretty much towards, you know, getting back some of the hold that it had in this cryptocurrency market, it feels kind of nice. These days are few and far between. Whether or not it'll hold, I don't know. But let me see. What do we got going on with the markets? Well, we got BTC holding its value, like I said, coming in at $7,419. That's some sideways movement at the moment. Looks like a lot of these altcoins are down anywhere between 3 and 6%, depending on where you're invested and where you're trying to hold some of your value. We got Ethereum coming in at $481. Sucks they couldn't hold on to that $500. I know that a lot of people are diversified. It was hard not to go ahead and put some Ethereum in your profile, considering that, or portfolio, considering that it's, you know, the second major cryptocurrency, and it sprang up so much last year. Even I couldn't help but wanting to hold some. But you know what we do have today? We got Samantha hanging out with us in the chat.
Good morning, everyone.
So go ahead, pile up your questions, and I'll be checking in on that in just a few moments after I finish this rundown. Let me see what else we got. Well, we got Ripple coming in at 48 cents, long way from that $4 it used to be at. DAS down about 4.6%, getting more to be a little more than that standard day trading. But I mean, we've seen, you know, Bitcoin shoot up yesterday 10%. We all know that. We've seen it take the altcoins with it. Some of them gain more than that. The ones that Coinbase had come out and kind of pumped it, looked like. We'll be talking about that news in a moment. They're still holding on to a little bit of the value, but, you know, maybe that was part of the tinfoil hat conspiracy that we have. All right, let's see. We got Bitcoin Cash, $837. That's down 3.5%. We got EOS not losing too much value. Thank you so much for that one. We got $8.68. That's down 2.2%. Let me see. We got Stellar's. 31 cents. That's up 6.8%. Not too bad considering. Let's see. We got Litecoin, $87.98. That's down 3.7%. We got Cardano at 18.7 cents. That's up 4.4%. Like I said, still holding on to the gains, or a little bit of the gains it had picked up from the controversial fluff news, I guess we'll call it, from Coinbase. And let's get down here and check out my Steam and Steam back dollars. Coming in at $1.56 for the Steam. That's down 4.8%. Ouch, that hurts a little bit, but not too bad. I mean, at least we're over the $1.50 mark. We had seen them getting down there. And let's take a look at the Steam back dollar. We got $1.31 here. That's down 3.7%. You know, if we're still using this as our metrics, once again, these altcoins are still way inflated. But you guys know me. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, trying to look on the bright side here towards these altcoins, trying not to just be like, oh, no, they're all garbage. So let's move forward. What do we got going on in the chat?
Well, we have the Rickest Rick saying yo.
Man, I know I can count on you to be here every single day. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, Rick. All right. Thanks, buddy.
We have JT Irby. He
There's
says,
another one,
good
man.
morning, all.
I know I followed you back on Twitter. I was showing Samantha your profile picture because usually we don't know what you guys look like. You guys just know what
right?
we look like.
It's nice. Well, no, they don't know what I look like.
Yes, they don't know what Samantha looks like.
Nope. The Truth Monster is here. He says Bitcoin and
Awesome.
oolong tea for me. And then JT Irby says, go figure, the Agricultural House of Congress knows more about crypto than the Financial Committee. You got to love our government, man.
All right, let's see. Well, notes were in two parts. There, you help me out there, Samantha. Take that note paper away. Looks like we got rain coming over the next couple days. So I don't know what we're going to be doing about Saturday's Q&A. I mean, we're going to have to hold up and see what the weather looks like on that. You know, we can't do a bonfire and beer episode like we've been liking to do if it's downpouring because, you know, can't keep that fire going. Well, I can keep the fire going in the rain. But
we have a fire still going from the last Saturday.
It's still smoldering over there a bit. All right. Now that my paper's fixed, let's see what we got going on with the news. All right. Let me see. Well, we got Coinbase. They're kind of pulling a fast one, it seems like. They're saying that there was no SEC approval on the security issues, and they see no They see no need to really get this approval or involvement from the SEC to go ahead and have this happen. So, I mean, what was this? I mean,
yeah, they're Coinbase. They don't need one.
They're Coinbase.
Yeah.
They can just say things and make a coin pump and then, you know, cash out, I guess, right? Make a bunch of money. I mean, it's not like they don't have billions of dollars already. It's just another one of those things that make you hate them a little more. I mean, it's like that friend that used to be a good friend, but now they're, you know, they're text messaging your girlfriend behind your back, right? All right. So let's move on a little bit because we all hate them. All right. We got Japan. They got their FSA is making a new division. And let's see, what are we calling this? Strategy Development and Management Bureau, the SDMB. Pretty much they're going to be a new bureau, another agency out there with some sort of letter acronyms that's going to be looking into crypto, fintech, and money laundering all together. We knew that this stuff, I mean, everybody's going to be making their own bureau for this stuff. We got all G20, you know, countries pretty much trying to see if they can't work together. We're looking at some sort of a meeting coming up later on this week, you know, working towards them figuring out how they're going to try to control us and hold us down and manipulate us so they can keep, you know, us in their pocket like they tend to do. I mean, there's not much we can do about it. What I'm liking, all right, let's do this little civic news, and then we'll get on to the big topic, which is, you know, yesterday's government meeting and what I think about all of that crap. All right. Well, we got civic. They went ahead and bought identity.com. I don't know if this is going to be something that really works in the end. I mean, it would be kind of nice to see some sort of civic is a decentralized identity verification, the first of its kind. I mean, you really got to go look into it. It's a lot. It's more than what I got right here, right now to talk about. But it's a situation of, you know, they don't necessarily have to give out all of your information. It's just that they verify you. And once you're verified, it's to get verified, but not necessarily pass on all of your information in the process of getting verified. I mean, it's a great concept. I'd love to see something like that work, especially since these governments all got anti-money laundering laws and KYC and all this other stuff and calling stuff securities and blah, 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 blah. It'd be nice to be able to actually still operate in some sort of legal fashion while not necessarily just, you know, open booking it for everybody on what you've got going on. What do you think, Sam?
I mean, it's good and it's bad.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, you know how like people sell, you know, your information and stuff like that. I mean, it's not awesome, but I don't know. Still another party like verifying you and saying that they're not going to take your stuff and put it out there
or something and be able to steal everyone's information. But that's already happening.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. Some people's logic it baffles me. I mean, it's like saying that prescription drugs are so bad that, hey, you know what, if you're in pain, you kind of just have to deal with it. We can't have prescription drugs because, you know, there's people out there doing them, you know, and they're not supposed to, and they're dying and they're giving them to kids and everything else. Yes. Yes. You just have to suffer with your pain. We can't have it. We can't have it. Too much bad's happening. All right. So let's get over here to the government now that we've had our chuckle. Let's see. What do I think? I think they're afraid. And I think that they just want to tell us that we don't know what we're doing. They want to tell us that we're just maybe evil geniuses out here in the cryptocurrency market because they see the potential for this and they really just don't want to say it. I mean, we're seeing a situation that, you know, we had one senator pretty much calling for a full ban on cryptocurrency and for mining here in the U.S., saying that, you know, we're not sophisticated enough, that we don't have, you know, we're not those credited investors that know how to, you know, risk our money, that we're just poor little peons out here. And when we lose our little $100 bill, we're all going to have to file bankruptcy and make the government fix it for us. You know, like that's the kind of logic I guess they're going with. When in reality, what they don't want is they don't want us to start getting our hands on all of this because then we don't really need them. And once we can shed the need for them, then we start taking back the power. And when we take back the power, they go down. And when they go down and we have the power, then we create a new government which doesn't involve them and is better for all of us, which is ultimately what I want to see happen. And I'm pretty sure you guys do too, because if, you know, you were all about the government, you'd be holding dollar bills in a savings account, right? And none of us are doing that for sure. So what do we got going on in the chat, Sam? Is anybody saying anything?
Not really. Paul is here. He's saying good morning and good fortune to everyone.
Morning, Paul. I appreciate you coming out here and having a cup of coffee with me.
Vention's here. He says morning. It's
Hey,
6:35 in the morning where he's at. He just woke up.
What time is it?
6:35.
Woo!
Yeah.
I know. I guess it's the slight advantage I have being here on the East Coast and being somewhat of a morning person. I mean, I get up about 6:30, 6:45 every morning. You know, the show's 9:30 my time, but hey, you know, with the 3-hour time delay that you guys have out west, it puts you guys wake up and really have your cup of coffee with me, because you guys can tell I've definitely had a few cups of coffee already. I'm piped and ready to go for the day. I got to go make some money. All right. I can't just sit around here and do nothing.
Gotta see a man about what, chainsaws and a.
I do got to go see a man about some chainsaws, and then I got to go see a man about a truck.
We have Stephen McCoy here. He says, good morning, Sam and Eugene from Arkansas. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome.
Yay.
I'm
good
glad
morning.
that you're here, man. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. It's really nice to be able to get up and know that I got people out here having a cup of coffee with me, even though I'm like, you know, out in the middle of nowhere pretty much. Oh, I didn't talk about it, but I posted it. You guys got to go check over. I posted it on my Twitter and I posted it on my DTube. There was a bear in the backyard last night.
Like a teenage, like 4 foot, 5 foot one. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was just out here and all of a sudden I look to the left and he's just wandering through the woods like no big deal. So I went to grab the air horn because of course we are animal people and would never shoot a gun at a wild animal for no reason that wasn't attacking us. So I grabbed the air horn and I blasted it off and I got a little video of him running away.
It was so hilarious. Eugene was like, no, not my birds. He's going for the birds.
I did. What can I say? We all have certain things that hold a place in our heart, and I do love my birds.
Yeah, I was scared. I was like, so what? We dial 911? He was like, what? What are they going to do?
By the time, in 25 or 30 minutes by the time they got here.
I slightly apparently have faith in the government, thinking that 911 is going to help.
911 will not help you in an emergency.
We have Vengeance saying, indeed, wealth is power, and in order for them to have power, they must keep us powerless.
They do. I mean, sometimes it's just baffling to go out there and to think, I mean, a lot of times I can only look at a lot of things through my own eyes. And it's like, you know, I'm perfectly healthy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me. I don't need medication or have pain or problems or anything like that, which is, I mean, that definitely works to my advantage. I'm intelligent. I mean, obviously, I graduated from high school. I went to college for a few years. You know, I can turn a wrench. I can go out there and do a few things. Common sense doesn't really elude me. But yet, I mean, I don't have $1 million. Why not? Why shouldn't I have $1 million? I mean, have I worked my entire life, Samantha? Have I been one of those people that just sits on my butt and watches TV and thinks that everybody owes me? I mean, I've been poor my entire life. And I still don't think anybody owes me. I still get up every day and think that I got to go out there and grind to get it. All right, but let's not talk about me. Who cares about me? Cryptocurrency is great. You're doing a great job for holding it. The government is totally just trying to like fudge you out on the situation. I mean, they will be putting regulation on this in the future. So what I'm taking away from this is that they're afraid of it. We need to start getting our hands on it, and we got to start hodling it as best we can and trying to get more before they do go put regulation on this and try to restrict us from getting it. Because by then, hopefully, we'll have enough of it that it'll be too late for them to be able to do anything about the situation. All right, you guys. I got all kinds of... Oh.
No, I'm just... Stephen McCoy says they can't take your coins if they're on a nano or a Trezor, the private keys. And Paul said, let's hope that the bear isn't a bad omen because, you know, the bear mark.
But I chased away the bear.
Yes.
Ah, you're right. I chased away the bear.
All right.
Should we go get a chicken and see if we can get some Litecoin info?
Right. Chicken whisper.
Chicken whispering. All right. I mean, I don't know. Cryptocurrency is going somewhere, and with them having these meetings with all these G20 nations getting in here and trying to get their own divisions and regulations, you can tell this is going to go somewhere, and it's getting to be undeniable at this point. So, you know, hold some Bitcoin, start holding some other altcoins that you believe in. I mean, that's pretty much about all there is to it. Don't let them, you know, scare you out of this. You don't have to go out and invest $1 million and, you know, mortgage your home. A couple $100 don't hurt. I mean, a couple $100 now could be tens of thousands of dollars in the future, right? All right, you guys, I got all kinds of tools, links, affiliation codes listed down there below. I need you guys to go down there and check those out. Constantly adding to it. They're my personal links as well. If you go to my bookmarks on my Brave browser now, right? You guys should go over and check out the Brave browser. Got a link for that below. Let's see what else we got going on. Q&A Saturday. I don't know what's up with it. Tomorrow's episode, I might have a little bit more of an answer when I check out the weather. If not, but we'll do something. If not Saturday, it'll end up happening on Sunday. We love getting out here and communicating with you guys. You got anything else, Samantha, for these guys?
Nope, that's it.
All right, you guys. Have a great day, and remember to keep your crypto safe.
Bye, guys.
Have a great one.